Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
You're brave.
I don't feel so brave right now.
Danny, can you explain to Yazmine what you're out with her?
Get out of my face.
Why couldn't you be man enough just to tell her?
Man enough? Why don't you get out of my face? Look, you're just some hoe he's got. You're just some hoe.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus.
I asked her about his, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down, get down. This is like not how this is supposed to work,
just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another episode of Cheaters. In this case, meet Yazmine Franco, a congenial woman needing inside information on her boyfriend's unsociable demeanor. Nearing the end of her rope, Yazmine implores Cheaters for immediate assistance.
Yazmine Franco, age 34, an accountant afraid that her boyfriend may be doing a number on their relationship.
I met Danny at a bar. He was bartending there, and we just started talking, and it was great. We could talk real easy, and just one thing led to another, and we started dating, and it was great. I think Danny and I were committed to each other at the very beginning for a while. I'm very committed, and he could possibly be, I thought he could possibly be the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. A couple of months ago, he asked me if I wanted to have a threesome with him and another girl, and that just floored me. I love him. I know I love him. And I want to do whatever I can to help our relationship out. So I invited a friend to help me out, and she said fine, and we decided to go and surprise him. And we went to his place, and I called him on the phone and asked him where he was at, what he was doing, and he said he was tired, he was at home, he was just wanting to relax. He was real sleepy, and I was like, oh, okay. He didn't even know I was at his door. He wasn't even there. I just need to move on. I don't want to keep spending time with someone that doesn't want to spend time with me. And I just don't want to waste any more days with anyone. I just want to know.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Danny Marshall, age 32, a bartender who may be shortchanging his girlfriend by seeing another woman. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters follow suspect Danny Marshall driving down Lover's Lane towards a prestigious local high school. After pulling into a driveway, he quickly backs out and finds a convenient spot near the school's administration building. The suspect enters and emerges shortly thereafter with a tall, attractive female. He politely opens the car door for the unknown female companion and then scoots around the car to escape the rain-soaked conditions. The couple proceeds down Lover's Lane to a trendy little pizza place. The suspect parks his car, and the pair rush inside the restaurant hand in hand. Investigators are seated a few tables away from the couple, armed with a miniature hidden camera. The suspect and his new acquaintance appear to be having a magnificent time together, eating and chatting amongst themselves. After paying the bill, the two come out of the restaurant acting like carefree school kids. His new girlfriend giggles away as he wraps his loving arms around her, and they return to Lover's Lane for the short trip back to her workplace. The suspect parks his car, and the two disappear inside. Investigation day 4. He's back at his playmate's workplace to see her once again. Within moments, suspect Marshall and his companion, who now has been identified as Tracy George, leave the administration building. He opens the car door and surprises her with a beautiful red rose. Cheaters follows the wayward duo to a posh section of the city. He simply cannot keep his hands off companion George as they walk towards the high-class bistro. Cheaters investigators exit the locale after suspect Marshall takes companion George back to her place of employment. Investigation day 5. Suspect Marshall decides to take companion George to a local sports bar on this lovely afternoon. After eating, Marshall demonstrates his definition of finger-licking good as he grabs the companion's hand for a little dessert. Yazmine is fed the leftovers by suspect Marshall in a recorded phone call.
Hello?
Hey,
What's going on?
not much. What's going on with you? You don't sound good.
Yeah, I don't feel well today.
You're sick again?
Yeah,
What's the matter?
all these doubles are killing me.
So we're not going to see each other?
I think I'm gonna lay down and take a nap, and I'll call you when I get up or something.
Why don't you just let me come over? I can take care of you.
I'm alright. I'm just probably gonna go to bed.
I don't mind.
It's alright. I'll call you when I wake up.
Okay,
Alright.
that's fine.
Alright, well, take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cheaters decides to put an end to the shenanigans. Detectives contact Yazmine to arrange a meeting. Coming up, the confrontation.
With Yazmine's fears about Danny now confirmed, Cheaters discreetly reveals to her the ugly situation. Yazmine comes forward with an open mind and with the hopes of a peaceful resolution.
Yazmine, thank you for meeting us out here tonight. We noticed that you're in a wheelchair. Can you tell us about what happened?
It's kind of embarrassing. I wasn't paying attention. I've been just kind of scattergory. And came down the stairs, didn't pay attention to that I missed a step and just rolled down the stairs.
Okay. We'll take care of you. Don't worry. When you initially contacted Cheaters, you did so because you had some concerns in your relationship.
I found these pictures.
The reason that we had you come out tonight is because our investigators have some information that they thought it was important for you to see. We had our detectives set up in different areas. We identified your boyfriend leaving his apartment. And we see him arriving at someone's workplace. He's coming out with an unknown female, and we see him doing the little things that you would early in a relationship. And they were followed to a local restaurant. And I know this is difficult. And honestly, I don't like being the one that has to show you this. As they're leaving, we see him hugging and walking. And I know that's hard. On this day of the investigation, and we see him with the same woman. And they're out again, or arm in arm again. And now he's giving her a flower. They're at another restaurant. They spend another lunch together. All the while, well, he's telling you.
That's where we usually go.
So he's going to the same restaurants, and he's taking the same woman there. Now, on this day in the investigation, we see them again. He's kissing her hand, holding hands. They go to her apartment, and he's there for quite some time before he comes out. You're brave.
I don't feel so brave right now.
Where did he tell you he was this evening?
Where else? He's working.
Well, he was lying to you again, because he's not working. He's at a restaurant with the same woman. Look, now's a chance for you to make some decisions to show him who you are. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wheel you just right around here. I'm gonna go ahead. Hang on one second. It's gonna be... They're coming out right now. Danny! 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 I'm Joey with Cheaters. Can you explain to Yazmine how with her?
Out of my face.
Danny,
What are you
don't worry
doing?
about that. Why don't you just talk to her?
Why don't you mind your business? What are you doing?
No, this is my business.
Do what to you? Look at you. This is why. What are you doing?
What is she doing? She's just trying to get the truth from you.
Mind your business.
This is my business.
This camera's in my business.
Why couldn't you be man enough just to tell her?
Man enough? Why don't you get out of my face, man enough?
You get out of my
face right now. You get out.
Do it, you huh?
Look,
You're just some hoe he's got. You just some hoe. You're gonna come here and embarrass me in public like this? What's wrong with you?
What are you talking? You are the one that...
You're treating me like this. You here?
We...
Get her out of here.
Don't worry. You sit tight. You stay here, baby. Sit...
What the hell is wrong with you? You can do this another way?
I'm
not the one that's cheating on anybody.
Danny.
I'm not the one that's cheating on anybody. The way you were a long time ago, none of this didn't happen. You had plenty opportunity to get rid of me. Yes, you did. You had plenty opportunity to get rid of me. You don't touch me. You don't ever touch me. I didn't touch you.
Dan.
Coming up, the conclusion.
You wouldn't even give me the time of day. So you do this? Yes. So you gotta do this? Because I need this for me. You need this for you. Yes, I need this for me.
You
need this. Well, now you got all you needed to.
Dan, your actions brought us here.
Tomorrow. This is all you. This is what you got.
Your actions brought us here, Dan.
Man, get that camera away from her.
Dan.
No, I want everybody to see her. I want everybody to see this.
Dan.
What? You did this to us. I've been the one trying to this relationship. Trying for what?
Could you have just
Joe, you don't even know her. She's changed since we got together. Why is it me?
Dan,
it's me.
No,
it ain't got to get that camera out of her face. I want everybody to see that
Hang on,
slut.
you stay there.
Get on the camera out of your face.
Business at home, she wouldn't have to come to me.
Whatever.
The same thing. Stay down. You see.
Go home. Go home.
The same thing you see him doing to her, he's going to do to you.
Slut. That's all you're a little slut to him. Why are you doing this? You're doing this to me. You're doing this to me. I didn't do anything. You haven't given me a chance. On the phone. What's the problem? You don't want to talk. All you do is work. Now that I want to go out and do some stuff, now you want to spend time with me, you got to bring out this. Let me go. Leave me alone. Don't hang on. Fine. Go home. It's over. Just get out of my face. It's over. Let's go. We could have done this another way. No, we couldn't have. Yes, we could have.
Hey,
we could have. You got this now.
Look.
Now you got this.
Talk to me for a second.
Jerry Springer show. You got to bring me on national TV?
Danny, you want to make it that? I don't. What do you think of men that abuse women? Just in general.
Is this a survey question, Joey? We're taking a survey?
Make it whatever you need to make it.
What do you want me to say?
It's
Am
a
I supposed
question.
to say something?
You want me to rephrase it?
This ain't got nothing to do with me and you.
It does.
What?
Your behavior towards her, however you look at it, has been abusive. It may not have been physically abusive, but you've been abusing her mentally and emotionally.
You changed since forever ago.
Okay.
You stopped taking care of yourself. You stopped doing things for me. All you do is want to go spend time with your family. Go spend time with them.
She found those photos cleaning
She
your
shouldn't have
apartment.
found them. They were mine. I was cleaning your apartment. That's my apartment. I was cleaning your apartment. Did I ask you to? I was helping you out while you were sick. Look at me. You haven't even taken care of me, not once. You know, you got all you need to hear. You said what you wanted to hear. You found the photos. Now you found the truth, right?
That's what I thought.
That's right. Now you got your answers. Now you can wheel your out of my face and take all these public people with you. Okay? You're such a... Well, then go. Then take your phone and go somewhere else. Take your charity somewhere else.
From what you're showing me,
May I go, Your Highness? You get all you need.
Look,
you wouldn't even talk to me. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to. I don't need to say anything to you.
Hang on.
I didn't deserve this. That's fine. You don't deserve it, but this is what you got.
She doesn't
You can
deserve
go on.
it.
Now you got all your answers. Take the pictures home because you like them so much. Look at them some other time.
Did you try and break up with her?
Several times.
Oh, you lied! You're such a liar!
Really?
You're such a liar!
But you let her come and clean your apartment. But you let her clean your apartment up.
such a liar. You're such a liar.
Ready to get, let's get you out of here. All right, guys, let's round up.
After the confrontation, Yazmine expresses her need to spend some time alone to deal with her broken heart. At the end of the show, Cheaters tells you about the current happenings in her life. But now, Cheaters presents Jason Jones, an unrepentant philanderer wanting to reveal his views on the confrontation by his wife.
Jason Jones, age 36. Jason talks with Cheaters to publicly voice his opinions regarding his unconscionable actions.
Well, we were coming out of the bar after having a couple of drinks and didn't think anything was going on, and we come down the stairs and all of a sudden it's the apocalypse runs up on us. It was complete shock, complete shock. I had no idea that was gonna come down. I'd been drinking quite a bit too, and then getting jumped with the mace like that, man. Yeah, it was a shock, man. It was a shock, I'll tell you that. I wasn't expecting anything like that to come down.
Can you explain? Jason,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Huh?
Jason!
Tanya.
Mom?
Tanya.
When I saw my ex-wife there, I knew I was busted. I knew they had me, And to be honest, I really didn't care that much. I mean, our relationship had been going downhill for a while. It was just turning into one big fight fest all the time. So I figured one big blowout, compared to all the other ones in the past, it was worth it to get it over with.
Can you just have a conversation with her?
Not when I get sprayed in the face with mace.
You were cheating before she did that. So let's talk about that. You made vows to her.
I did make vows to her.
Is that
but those
forsaking
vows,
all others?
Those vows are over with, man. Those vows are over with.
Oh, you just didn't
I'm
tell
sorry.
her about it.
I'm sorry.
You
those
forgot
vows
to
are
tell
over
her.
with. I did. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you about it.
You slipped your mind, huh?
But you can't. But you can't deal with your responsibilities.
With that?
No, not with that. With your wife.
What's wrong with you?
Start treating her.
What's wrong
You
with
can
me?
disrespect her behind her back. At least give her a little bit of respect when you're face to face.
She came
with
up
her.
here and sprayed my face,
did
man.
that.
She came up here
deserve
because
it.
you couldn't tell her the truth.
Well, after the whole thing went down, me and Tanya didn't even try to patch things up. We both knew it was over. We probably had known for quite some time, and I really haven't talked to her. I'd like to talk to her though. Maybe we can, start being cordial to each other again. You don't want to have a lot of that animosity floating around your life.
Let's get out of here. Leave her to herself. Leave her to herself.
Well, I'm glad to get rid of you. You are such an...
Just leave him alone.
Can you please stay over there tonight? I do not want to see
Why don't y'all film the reasons why I cheated on her, huh?
Maybe you can sleep in front of a window.
Y'all have fun with that, man.
Because I was miserable the last 3 months, too. It's not that it was fun for me.
Stay low.
If I had any advice to anybody out there that gets stuck in that kind of situation, it's just be true to yourself and true to those around you, man. Don't live a lie. Just it's a lot easier just to be honest and let that stuff come to the front than keep it back in the back. You'll get caught on it, man. You'll get caught on it.
With the confrontation over, Yazmine says that she's very distraught and will need to take a long vacation in the near future. Yazmine vows to regain her self-confidence, but admits that it'll take a lot of hard work. She wants to get back to the more simple things of life, expressing a desire to spend quality time with good friends, visiting museums, and going to the symphony. She says she wants to just forget about men for a while and concentrate on getting to know herself a little better. Danny Marshall expresses a considerable amount of resentment toward the Cheaters staff and wants to set the record straight. Mr. Marshall admits that he did not treat Yazmine very well, but he also says she just cannot take the hint when someone is losing interest in her. It is partially her fault for not facing the reality of our situation, he replied. Tracy George methodically ignores all phone calls from Cheaters producers and apparently has no interest in discussing the case.